Hello friends, today we will learn about cost of living index number. The definition says the number showing the percentage of relative changes in the cost of living of the people of a certain section of the society in current year as compared to the base year is called cost of living index number. Now friends, in the previous videos we have already learned that index number shows the percentage change in value of a variable for current year by comparing it to base year. So when an index number shows the changes in cost of living of the people, it is known as cost of living index number. I repeat, the index number showing percentage change in cost of living of the people is known as cost of living index number. So now let's understand the methods of cost of living index number. You can construct cost of living index number by two methods. Number one, total expenditure method. Number two, method of family budget. So first we'll learn about total expenditure method. Method of total expenditure. There are two formulas as you can see in this method. First formula is I is equal to sigma P1 Q0 upon sigma P0 Q0 into 100, where P1 is price of current year, P0 is price of base year, and Q0 is quantity of base year. Another formula is sigma I is equal to sigma P1 Q1 upon sigma P0 Q1 into 100, where P1 is price of current year, P0 is price of base year, and Q1 is quantity of current year. Now, you can easily spot that this formula is Laspeyres formula, whereas this is Parchet's formula. We have already learned Laspeyres, Parchet, and Fisher's index number in the previous videos. So this is nothing but Laspeyres index number, and this is index number by Parchet. So now question arises, if we need to construct index number by using total expenditure method, then which formula should we use? It's very simple. If in the question they have given quantity of base year, then you may go for this formula. And if in the question they have mentioned quantity of current year, then we will go for this formula, because we already know that Laspeyres uses quantity of base year, Q0, Q0, whereas Parchet uses quantity of current year, Q1, Q1. So remember friends, there are two formulas to calculate index number by using total expenditure method, and application depends upon what is given in the question. Now, another method to construct cost of living index number is method of family budget. As you can see, this is very similar to what we have done in weighted average method, but still I'll revise for those who have not gone through the previous videos. Index number is equal to sigma IW upon sigma W, where I stands for index number or percentage price relative, whereas W stands for weights. Now, if in the question they have given you the value of I and W, you can directly substitute the values in this formula. But if they are not given the values of I and W, then we need to find the values. So how to find I and W? I is equal to P1 upon P0 into 100, where P1 stands for price of current year and P0 stands for price of base year, whereas W is equal to P0 into Q0, where P0 stands for price of base year and Q0 stands for quantity of base year. Now let's construct cost of living index number by using total expenditure method and family budget method. As you can see in the question, they have given us data about 6 items along with their units, and they have given quantity for the year 2014, price for the year 2014, and price for the year 2015. They have clearly mentioned that we need to take base year as 2014. So 2015 becomes our current year. So quantity for the year 2014 is Q0, price for the year 2014 becomes P0, and price for the year 2015 is P1. So they have already given Q0, P0, and P1 in the question. Now let's solve this question by using total expenditure method. As you know, there are two formulas in total expenditure method. So now the question arises, which formula should we use to calculate this sum? In the question, they have given us quantity of base year 2014. It means they have given us Q0. And if we go back to our formula, if quantity of the base year is used, then we need to apply this formula. I is equal to sigma P1 Q0 upon sigma P0 Q0 into 100. This is Laspeyres index number. I would request students to go through my previous video which explain in detail Laspeyres, Parchet's, and Fisher's index number in case you have not gone through it. So now it's very clear that we will be using this formula to calculate this question. So now let's solve it. Before going into the solution, if we look at the item wheat, the unit is given quintal over here and the quantity is given in kg. It means that the prices 1600 and 1800 are given for 1 quintal. 1 quintal is equal to 100 kgs, but quantity is given in kg. So before proceeding to the solution, we need to convert these prices into kgs. We have already discussed in detail the conversion part in previous sessions. So if I convert for wheat, price for the year 2014, they have given prices for 1 quintal, that is 100 kg, as 1600. So 1 kg is equal to 1600 upon 16 will give me 16. So price of wheat will be 16. Price for the year 2015, they have given price as 1800 for 1 quintal, that is 100 kgs. So for 1 kg, the price of wheat in the year 2015 is equal to 1800 upon 100 is equal to 18. So we will write down the details given in the question. Items are given in the question along with their units. They are given as Q0, P0 and P1. We have just taken down the details mentioned in the question. Once again, I will repeat, we have converted this price of quintal into kg. So unit over here becomes kg. So now as per our formula, we require sigma P1 Q0 and sigma P0 Q0. So let's calculate first sigma P1 Q0. So 18 into 35 will give me 630. 45 into 25 will give me 1125. 120 into 20 will give us 2400. 90 into 10 will give us 900. 45 into 20 will give us 900. And 35 into 15 will give us 525. So now let's do the totaling of P1 Q0. So we'll get sigma P1 Q0. So sigma P1 Q0 comes to 6480. Now let's calculate P0 Q0. 35 into 16 will give us 560. 25 into 40 will give us 1000. 20 into 60 will give us 1200. 10 into 80 will give us 800. 20 into 30 will give us 600. And 15 into 28 will give us 420. So now let's do the totaling of P0 Q0. We get sigma P0 Q0 as 4580. So we will substitute these values in the formula. As we know the formula, I is equal to sigma P1 Q0 upon sigma P0 Q0 into 100. So the value of sigma P1 Q0 is 6480 and P0 Q0 is 4580. Let's substitute these values. So we get 6480 upon 4580 into 100 is equal to 141.4847. So index number by total expenditure method is equal to 141.48. Now let's solve this question by using family budget method. As we know, the formula for family budget method is I is equal to sigma IW upon sigma W. Now in this question, they have not given us I, neither they have mentioned W. So first we need to find I and W. So we'll just note down these details in the solution sheet. I've just copied the details given in the question, item along with their units, Q0, P0 and P1. So first we'll find I. I is equal to P1 upon P0 into 100. So for wheat, I is equal to 18 upon 16 into 100. That is 112.5. For rice, I is equal to 45 upon 40 into 100. That is 112.5. For tuer dal, 120 upon 60 into 100 will give us 200. For oil, 90 upon 80 into 100 will give us 112.5. For cloth, 45 upon 30 into 100 will give us 150. And for kerosene, 35 upon 28 into 100 will give us 125. Now let's calculate weight. So W is equal to P0 into Q0. We'll multiply these two columns. So for wheat, we'll get 16 into 35, 560. For rice, we'll get 40 into 25, 1000. For tuer dal, we'll get 60 into 20, 1200. For oil, 80 into 10 will give us 800. For cloth, 30 into 20 will give us 600. And for kerosene, 28 into 15 will give us 420. So now we'll do the total of this column and we'll get sigma W as 4580. So friends, we have already calculated I and W. So we can calculate IW by multiplying these two columns. For wheat, 112.5 into 560 will give us 63,000. For rice, 112.5 into 1000 will give us 1,12,500. For tuer dal, 200 into 1200 will give us 2,40,000. For oil, 112.5 into 800 will give us 90,000. For cloth, 150 into 600 will give us 90,000. And for kerosene, 125 into 420 will give us 52,500. Let's do the totaling of this column. We get sigma IW as 6,48,000. Now, we will substitute these values in the formula. Index number is equal to sigma IW upon sigma W. So, we have already calculated sigma IW as 6,48,000 and sigma W as 4580. So, 6,48,000 upon 4580 will give us 141.4847. Index number by family budget method is equal to 141.48.